I'm going to move on to the next item, which is City Manager's Report, item 10.
Mayor and Council, I'll be brief. Coming up on Saturday, November 9th, at Centennial Park, we'll hold our annual Fall Hall event. This will be done in conjunction with Keep Friendswood Beautiful and American Recycles Day in the city. This is not an area-wide event. It's limited to City of Friendswood residents. You will have to show proof of residency in order to dispose of material there. Not only non-hazardous items will be accepted. There will be free paper shredding from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. With a limit of 200 pounds per vehicle. We will have the availability of electronic cycling this year. As I mentioned earlier, hazardous waste will not be accepted. We will accept donated items for the garage sale that benefits Keep Friendswood Beautiful, things that are in good working condition that could be potentially sold, and proceeds go to benefit our parks. Mosquitos. There are some areas in the city that are experiencing impacts by the damp weather from time to time, and mosquitoes have become an issue. As a reminder, on the Galveston County side of the city, Galveston County does do aerial spraying periodically. The city will supplement with spraying of our parks and other public gathering places such as schools. On the Harris County side of the city, Harris County does not spray unless there's a confirmed case of West Nile. So the city supplements those areas with our truck. For folks requesting aerial spraying or concerned with their the schedule, please look to the Galveston County website for their routine schedule. As always, feel free to contact us if there's a particular concern that you'd like us to look into. Downtown curb ramps and sidewalks. I'm excited to announce that we've been awarded a grant to install sidewalks throughout our downtown district, from 2351 to Cowards Creek along FM 518 Friendswood Drive. The sidewalks would consist of a 6-foot wide concrete sidewalk with 1-foot brick pavers on either side of it to accommodate the 8 feet in width that we had sought before. In addition to that, they will do signal upgrades, converting our wire span traffic signals to decorative mast arm ones, powder-coated black decorative mast arm traffic signals. This is a great feat and a great accomplishment for Friendswood. We had been working for years to get this type of investment in our downtown. This is coming off the heels of our traffic improvement plan application to HGAC last year. We didn't quite meet the funding threshold, but TxDOT was cognizant of our efforts, and when this opportunity opened up, they matched our project with the funds available. Of the $3.5 million, it's completely state funded, so we don't have to do anything. We are welcome to add to it in areas that we want to expand or do something in addition to that to match our downtown improvement plan that was adopted this past year. The city will be responsible for acquiring any easements or anything associated with the project that doesn't fit in the current right-of-way. So hats off to FDEDC and everybody else that has worked on this. Lastly, Hurricane Harvey. We continue to work with residents on the buyout applications that have been approved by the state. This is our hazard mitigation grant program buyouts. Our Fire Marshal's Office and Public Works is also working tirelessly to close out some of our own facilities that were damaged during Harvey. Each time we seem to make progress, the FEMA changes program managers on us and we take a step back. But we're hopeful to get items completed here shortly, and as they come through, we'll update council accordingly. Thank you.
Thanks, Murad. That is a great success story with the sidewalk grant. So kudos to everybody involved in obtaining that money for us. That was huge. Huge. All right, item 11, communication from committees and special reports. Item A is an annual report from Friendswood Chamber of Commerce. President Derek Brown. Who's your assistant here? Curtis, weren't you wearing a cowboy hat last time I saw you?
Yes, that's my different type of wear.
Thanks for taking it off.
My personal protector. He wanted to provide the piece tonight, and he's certainly allowing me to do it. Mr. Mayor, council members, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Derek Brown. I'm happy to continue to serve as the chairman of the Friendswood Chamber of Commerce Board, and I'll get to see you again next year. I'm also the chairman-elect for 2020, so I've got another year. But we've had some tremendous successes this year. I know that there's a more detailed report that's available for you guys, as well as the budget, and so I was kind of working through just a quick cheat sheet, if you can, that, the role that the chamber was serving in the city, some of the highlights that we've had successes with in 2019, and some that are still scheduled to take place in 2019. Of course, we held the State of the City Luncheon, which was always a big hit. We sold out, hosted that at New Hope Church, and it was standing room only, so thank you for the mayor for providing us for that. With that, we had the chamber reception with the EDC, our party on the patio. Again, that was a big success, and we look to expand on that next year. We host safety awareness seminars held by the Friendswood Police Department. Of course, we'll hold the Business and Healthcare Expo. That was rescheduled due to the storm that we had last month, so we'll have that here in the coming weeks. We've been more successful in hosting candidate forums. We'll continue to do that, maintaining, of course, a nonpartisan position, so we don't endorse any candidates, but we'll house those candidate forums, meet and greets. We did provide location for hurricane awareness and preparation seminars held at the chamber office, and then we can't forget the success we've had with the Christmas parades, Halloween in the Park that's scheduled here a few weeks from now, and then the success we've continued to see with the car show. In addition to that, we do publish demographics of Friendswood in our annual membership guide. That reaches about 10,000 members, community members, about 4,000 additional businesses. That does provide a map for all those that receive that or come in the chamber office to receive that. The chamber is continually grateful for its partnership with and support from the city of Friendswood. We have the fortunate position of helping to ensure that there's an ever-present positive and nurturing environment for our businesses. Creating such an environment is a joint effort, and we are blessed to have partners aligned in this vision. Last year, we kind of broke it down and told you what Carol and what Diane were engaged in. The chamber staff continues to be engaged in Galveston County events, city council, emergency management meetings, of course, 4th of July meetings, sitting on the EDC. And Carol's also a member of the Gulf Coast Executive, or Gulf Coast Chamber Executives, which promotes Friendswood throughout the state. We continue to be a thriving community. We continue to see growth in the city as well as in the chamber. The chamber remains ready and willing to work with the city of Friendswood, Friendswood ISD, Clear Creek ISD, and the many businesses and nonprofit organizations that benefit the Friendswood community. Of course, on behalf of the entirety of the chamber board and the staff, we thank you for your time and continued support, and just ask that you let us know how we can continue to be of service. So I open it up to any questions, comments, and input.
I got one thing I want to say. You mentioned the candidates forums and that y'all don't endorse candidates.
Correct.
Last year, y'all did send out an email that did endorse a candidate was a paid ad. I don't know what the policy is on those, but I would look at that in the future
Sure.
because it's pretty misleading.
Absolutely. We'll take that under advisement.
Okay, thanks.
All right, thanks, Derek, appreciate it.